Hey, konnichiwa minasan, it's Gray from Wakazashi's Tea House over Japan. How are you doing? Are you good? Are you genki? I am, because I just finished reading Conan the Barbarian, issue 2, written by Jim Zub with gorgeous art yet again by Roberto de la Torre. First of all, what do you reckon to this cover? This is one of the covers. I think it's cover A. It's by an artist called Alan Qua. Yeah, interesting style. Let me share the one that I like the most, though. This is my preferred cover. This is by the main artist, Roberto de la Torre, and it has a real, almost the movie poster style to it, but done in Frank Frazetta or even Boris Vallejo's style. Fantastic. Great image. You've got Conan there and his new companion, BRISSA, the Pict, I think she's a Pict. So, what you want to know is this issue as good as or even better than the first issue? That is the question. Tell you what, I've read this now 3 times. It's got better with each progressive read. Really enjoyed the story. I think my first impressions were a little bit like, maybe this isn't quite as good as issue 1, but after reading through, as I say, a couple of times, it really got me. I got caught up in the story yet again. Jim Zub adds a real nice sense of mystery now to this story. It really does. And some of his writing is excellent. I had to read quite a few narrative boxes, quite a few parts out during my short story summary because, just to share with you, he's doing a great job. And I've already talked about the art, but come on, you've seen it. You must have seen it. We've got like shades of Bushima, shades of, as I say, even Frank Frazetta. De la Torre just draws like a real kinetic line. It's angry, it's dark, it's powerful, visceral, really good. And he doesn't hold back on the blood and the guts, and also suggested nudity. I'm a big fan of that in comics. To say that I've missed it, it's been a long time. But anyway, before I get distracted, what else to say? What I'll do is the same as I did last time. I'm just going to show the first 5 or 6 pages, talk about it, talk about the art, and leave it spoiler free because I want you to enjoy this as much as I did. But if you can get hold of a physical copy, do so. Go and pick one up. I would love one, but I'm in Japan and just can't get one, unfortunately. Okay, so without further ado, let me give you my Wakizashi rating. I think I gave issue 1 an 8 out of 10, a very strong 8. I'm going to go a little bit high with this. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. It is a really good issue. Please do pick it up if you've got any interest in the character. Okay, please keep watching. Here we go. We open with Conan of Cimmeria, a new companion, BRISSA of the Gurian tribe, hidden, watching from the shadows, watching their quarry. Bound in Black Stone, Part 2, Homeland. We see what remains of the outpost known as Hall's Rome, seen in last issue. Now it's burned out. The smell of death is on the air. If you've read last issue, you know that the threats are dead Pict warriors possessed by some kind of unearthly darkness. They're relentless, merciless. So let's have a look at some of the art here by De la Torre. What do you think? It's great, it's dark, it's violent, it doesn't hold back any punches. We see some of the undead Pict warriors ripping off somebody's head there. Watching on, Conan swears to avenge every life lost. BRISSA experienced the same carnage in her own village 3 weeks ago. We get some mystery here because we can see these zombie warriors. They're collecting the dead bodies, collecting the corpses. We're told they're dragging them out of the huts. They don't want weapons or treasure, only corpses, says BRISSA. Okay, just let me read some of the writing, some of the narrative by Jim Zub on this page because it is really good. There are no words shared between the soldiers. No chatter, no commands, no camaraderie at all. Haunting and strange, the grisly procession marches north, dragging the tangle of bodies behind them. Every few hours, the movement comes to an abrupt halt. The deathly warriors who were once men stare up into the sky, seemingly waiting for orders from some unseen force. After an hour or so of no movement, they adjust their course and continue northward. BRISSA asks Conan, should we attack? He tells her no. He wants to know where they're going. He wants to try and find the source. On the next page, we see Conan talking about his sword. He says he found this blade after the victory at the fortress of Venarium. We see BRISSA looking surprised. That blade, it's ancient Pict, an artifact of my people. Give it now, or I'll take it in blood, Cimmerian. Conan warns her not to raise her weapon unless she desires a quick death. But the raised voices have attracted some unwanted attention. One of the undead warriors has heard them. It launches an attack, leaps at Conan. He slashes it through the midriff and then cuts open its chest. Look at that there, look at the art by de la Torre. He was saying the old blade is still sharp in his capable hands, and it's more than deadly. There's a great feeling of movement about de la Torre's art, don't you think? Okay, just before I finish the story summary, and again, I didn't want to spoil too much, just showing the first few pages, I wanted to share this gorgeous double page spread by Roberto de la Torre. Look at this. Look at the detail. Look at the colours as well. It's fantastic. Really, really awesome fantasy art. Okay, let's stop the story summary here and save the rest for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did putting it together. Say, great fun going through it and talking about the story yet again and showing some of the art with you. Yeah, really good comic book. This is what comics are about. Let's get back to this kind of, full on, not really totally uncensored, but it's storytelling, with an edge, with a kick, with a bit of sensuality, a bit of sexuality, a bit of titillation, as well as this, very intriguing mystery. That's what I want. I want more of this. And this is another variant cover. This is by the artist, I think it's Gerardo Zaffino. Let me double check that. I just had it up on Google, but I've forgotten already. Gerardo Zaffino. Yeah. Do check out his art on Google. He's got some great looking moody pictures of Conan, of Hellboy up there. Yeah, very, very interesting. Okay. As always, thank you so much for watching. Do drop a comment, and if you're not subscribed, I'd love to earn your subscription if that's okay, because I get a lot of views from people who aren't subscribed. Come on guys, come on ladies, what are you doing? Hit that sub button, and hope to see you in a future video. This is Gray from Wakazashi's Tea House, signing off for the night. Matane.